Hello, Pittance. I'm trying to get my settings to work as I please. But hello. Here's my short-term plan, okay? My short-term plan is, I think, that I'm gonna play this game primarily. And it's short-term because I don't know if I can keep true to that statement yet. And I'll go through why I'm playing this game in a bit. But TLDR, it's number one, a new-ish game that's still getting updates, and number two, it's an anime game, quote unquote. So I think I will be able to get into it a little bit easier. Okay, it does show up. Cool. Okay. One of the reasons I'm back, by the way, is because somehow the Hitbox official account on Twitter decided to, very randomly, seemingly, retweet one of my very old Hitbox tutorials. And that video was very intentionally designed to lure in the Strive players, because it was like, how to do TKDP in Guilty Gear, and I made it with the intent of helping Exert players, but it turns out that it actually applies to every single Guilty Gear game too. So I intentionally titled it Guilty Gear instead of Exert, and I think it did what I hoped, which is draw in a wider audience. Very cool. Unfortunately, the video for Third Strike has not done as well, but it's understandable given the player base size differences. Okay. So, I am, hold on, almost done. Okay. Get close and press an attack button. I have no main in this game right now, by the way. Where I used to play Batista and Yuzu primarily. But I don't know if I am really staying with any of these characters. Is this a relapse? Do you need help, sir? This might be a relapse, and it might not last that long, but we'll see. There's a lot of things I don't like about this game. Let me just put that out there first. And it's to the point where I made an entire video detailing why I don't like this game. But I think it's a lesser of many sins in terms of crimes committed by anime fighting games. I could be playing like, what could I be playing? I could be playing, well, the obvious one is I could be playing Strive. I think that's all the... okay. Batista 2A neutral. Fighting Climax. I remember you being lukewarm on Uni before. I wonder if you find a champion you vibe with this time around. I looked at the new characters. I think there are 3 that are out right now. And none of them are particularly, like, interest grabby, I guess. You can dash by pressing forward twice. Finding Climax, I'm assuming you mean Dengeki Bunko, and then whatever it's called. That game I can't remember if that's the one with the basketball girl, but if it is, I've only played it offline, like at a local, and I've only played it for a few minutes. That's it. Normal attacks. You should primarily use B and C for damage. Crouching attacks are attacks performed while crouching. Pressing attack buttons while standing results in standing attacks, and pressing attack buttons while crouching results in crouching attacks. They are low profile. You can perform jump attacks by pressing an attack button while jumping. Jump attacks let you evade your opponent's attacks while also getting closer and attacking them, making them great offensive options. This game, I believe, I think I saw one character that could do an air backdash in this game, in this version of the game. And I forget who it was. Press the A button to perform an A attack. These attacks are fast, leaving very little openings. Press the B. I think there was another thing where, in this game, you can only press one button per jump, always. Unless you land the attack, in which case you can cancel it. Command normals. This game has a lot of command normals. You can perform special attacks with command inputs like 236A or 214A. They are high performance moves. The properties of a special attack vary depending on which button is pressed for its command input, primarily differing in damage output and recovery duration. I'm thinking later on it'll either be Carmine or Batista, probably one of the two. I did hear that apparently Batista got the non-counter it state thing removed, so you can now be counter it, which is a little sad to hear about. This cancels, okay. Because a character cannot guard while already being hit, you can use combos to hit them multiple times. Combos are a crucial part of gameplay, as they can shave off large chunks of your opponent's health. Carmine has negative etch and button sliding. It feels so good. Yeah, that was some of the main appeal of the character for me too. Try hitting a 3-hit combo. With canceling, you can perform a normal attack and a special attack consecutively. Try executing a special attack immediately after landing a normal attack. Called jump canceling. Using this technique, you can pursue your opponent after launching them in the air with a normal attack. I think this game also had like a limit on number of launchers you can do. I think it was either 1 or 2. And it might be different per character. Smart Steer allows you to execute combos just by repeatedly tapping the A button. I had an issue with this too, a long time ago, where I have the habit, from Xrd, of doing double taps like this, where you press one button twice with a 1-frame gap in between. And this game does not like that a lot, because it'll automatically do the Smart Steer in cases where there's a 2-frame gap, I believe. But it maybe looks like they improved on this. Like, it seems a lot harder to do now, which for me is really good, because I got Smart Steer accidentally a lot of times before, and I don't think I'm getting it here. What does it want me to do? Hold on, one sec. Once you hit the opponent with a standing A, just continue to repeatedly tap A. Be careful not to press any directional buttons while tapping A. Remember that if the attack lands, you can directly trigger a finishing move with AB. Is that it? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, not sure why I got the super earlier then. Passing Link lets you cancel a normal attack into another normal attack. For example, if you press A, B, C in sequence, you can execute a standing A, standing B, standing C combo. Yeah, so you can only use one normal per combo or block string. Gotta do the super ender, yep. Same thing, crouching. You can combine both standing and crouching attacks with passing Link. Of course, since standing attacks and crouching attacks with the same button are different attacks, you can use standing A and crouching A in the same passing Link. Reverse B always throws me for a loop. Not enough games use it. Yeah, it's like, you see it in Melty and you see it in this game, and that's basically it. And if you play Johnny, then in Exer 2, you can use it too. Where you do like, I think it's close slash then 2K, and the game lets you cancel that way for some reason. Here's how you block. Hold the directional button in the back position for a standing guard. I'm playing a memory game while I'm doing my block string. It's kind of like I don't feel like it's like that eventually, where once you just do it enough times, it becomes a part of your like I almost want to say set play, where it's like you have set combinations of inputs that you do, whether it's for your offense or you're doing combos or whatever, but it just also applies to your defense at some point. Like when I'm playing Xrd, the way that I block and I mix in my fuzzy jumps and my FD and my IB, those things are all also just muscle memory for the most part. You know, when I'm just goofing casually, it's hard. Yeah, for sure. Like when you're just getting into a game, I'll be like that too right now. These are overhead attacks. Once you've blocked a jump attack, quickly switch from a standing guard to a crouching guard. Guard switching like this is a crucial part of defense. Practice it so you don't get hit by low attacks. I wonder if the game has like a Milia blocker tutorial. You can perform a throw by pressing AD. Okay, this game has the Street Fighter throw. Oh my god, it's a bot. I wonder if I should actually deal with these. It's so inconsequential. Okay. Oh, hold on. I didn't see what it wanted me to do. Due to their short range, they can easily be interrupted with an attack. Practice throwing the opponent while avoiding their attacks. Street Fighter throws means OSs. Yes. And I think this game has a lot of them too. It's every French Fight game has a lot of them, if I recall correctly. Crouch. All jump attacks are also overhead attacks, meaning they can only be blocked with standing guards. A string of consecutive attacks that keeps your opponent guarding is called a block string. Your block string starts when your opponent blocks your combo. And he's crazy with the option selects. I've heard only a few are used often. There's a few that I recall. It's like it's like a mix of when you're waking up, or rather when you're waking up you do some combination of buttons that gets you the thing that has invul that stops time for a bit, and you only do that if your opponent attacks, I think. Okay. When you are hit and knocked into the air, hold down an attack button to recover from the fall. Something really good this game has is you don't have to mash buttons to attack in the air. It's amazing. There we go. Exert is a really good game, but the one Exert qualm, yes. If it were to be improved, it is adding this to the game. You can draw in this game. Now it's explaining command inputs. The 623 input is a bit more challenging. Wait. Okay. Yeah, Exerd very lenient with 2-2. And all the other games not so much. Not even BlazBlue. BlazBlue has a like this kind of 2-2 where you have to press 2 then 2. And it does not count diagonals. Charge moves are a bit niche. The back charge forward A command requires you to hold back for a certain amount of time. You think it's the same charge time as Uniclear? I think it's the same. It's like, I think Batista's 4-6 was like 50 something, 51, 52 frames. And then the Flash Kick I think was 60 whatever frames. A good way to simplify the half circle back forward attack is to think of the half circle portion and the forward portion separately. Okay. For full circle commands, you can start a full circle command from any direction. Oh, okay. So you can do a half circle and then just go up one button. Oh, hold on. Okay. The only time, yeah, TK half circle. That's exactly it. The only time full circle has given me issue is I think in ST. That's it. Like Street Fighter 2 ST. And I don't play T-Hawk and I don't play Zangief, so I'm fine. You can perform an aerial assault by pressing, that's what he just did. Oh. Oh, I see, okay. Press 3D to perform Creeping Edge. This lets you move while evading the opponent's attack. Using Creeping Edge at close range allows you to slip behind your opponent. This is new, I think. You can use Creeping Edge to close in on the opponent while evading their attacks. However, the risk of punishment is high, so you must use it selectively. Creeping Edge's movement and effects vary depending on your character. Is this new? I'm pretty sure it is. And I thought it just said that you can go behind your opponent. Okay, you can. But you have to do it kinda close. Like normal attack, command normals can also be triggered from a passing link. However, remember that each command normal has different options for cancelling after it hits. So that new thing, that new system looks kinda slow. And I'm assuming you can throw it and maybe low to beat it. Dash B. An increase is when you change the properties of an attack by holding its button down. Yeah, it's new? Okay, cool. 2A is fast, keeping you safe even if it's blocked. Chain cancelling it is a strong option since it allows you to attempt a combo. By the way, Wellstein is the only character that cannot chain cancel 2A. Is it always like that? Could Wellstein always not do 2As? Even if you guard against a special attack, it will still deal a small amount of damage. Gives you shield if you hit something when doing 3D, can be thrown. Gives you shield if you hit something when doing 3D. Do you mean like if you go through an opponent, it gives you shield? Or do you mean like, oh, you mean like it's like a guard point, right? Projectiles are attacks that can hit opponents from far away. I think it also just explained how different projectiles can clash, and different projectiles have different strengths. Which I probably should have read. Invulnerable attacks render your character invulnerable while attacking. Using invulnerable attacks allows you to interrupt your opponent without needing to block their attacks. Yeah, guard point? Okay. So I wonder then how fast it is, because it seems like if it's fast enough, you can just use it on reversal, like here. Actually, let me try it. Yeah, there we go. But it seems pretty slow afterwards. I can't like mash here to hit him. Roll is useful in neutral, but best of all for getting out of the corner. Yeah, it really depends on the recovery, right? Because if it's fast enough, you can take your turn. But I don't think it's designed that way, I'm assuming. Hit the opponent with special attack that has a follow-up command. Oh, okay. It's too slow to be thrown out casually, though. Can you do like 2A to interrupt it? I mean, I'm gonna try all this stuff later, but I do wonder. Activate a special attack with the CEO. Their EX moves. An Infinite Worth is a very powerful attack that consumes 200% EXS. Okay. Full strike, projectile and roll. That's pretty good. So no lows, no projectiles, will work against it. I guess, like, I'm imagining it to be really good, but I need to see what the recovery is first. Plus the startup also. KLF style roll. I do not remember total invul, but it has a pretty hefty recovery. Okay. And it should. Like, an option like that should have pretty high recovery. There are a lot of cases where you roll through a fast enough move and still get punished by at the end. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It's basically, systems like this are essentially making a compromise defensive option. You're not entirely blocking, so it's not like the most safe option, but you're not also mashing, because mashing has higher risk. So this game, I'm assuming, made like a in-between option for you to do. But I also don't know, are you counter estate? If you're counter estate, that might be kind of different from what I'm picturing. Okay. Combos using special attacks. You can cancel into infinite worth from certain normal attacks and special attacks. Incorporating infinite worth into a combo can greatly increase your damage. Oh. Not only counter estate, but if they throw it, you suffer guard break. Oh, that's huge. Okay. So it's actually worse than mashing in terms of downside. If you hit with a jump attack while close to the ground, then immediately perform a ground attack, the two attacks will form a combo. Some attacks, like projectiles, can be blocked in the air. Oh. What was the advantage of this? Did it say this is good somehow? No, okay. It's just saying that some attacks can be blocked in the air. That's it. If your opponent tries to throw you, and you input your own throw command right as you're grabbed, you can perform a throw break. And I believe this game gives one of the parties an advantage for this. But it doesn't seem to tell you. Or is that a different game? Maybe I'm thinking of like Grand Blue. Or I think Grand Blue for sure had a thing where if you are the person throwing, you have more of a frame advantage, I think. Whoever techs the throw... Oh, okay. It's the opposite. Defender ends up plus after tech and gets a lot of grid. Okay. Defender on throw tech gets a slight advantage. Okay, okay. You can perform a jump attack out of an assault. Okay. Essentially, the throw tech thing is making throw a weaker option than in other games, because in other games, if you throw tech, usually, most games that I've seen, they just put you into neutral. Like, you're both a 0. But it's saying, okay, hey, if you throw and your opponent techs, that's a risk for you. During a block string, your opponent can't move, so they can't easily retaliate. Canceling an attack into an overhead is an effective way to break your opponent's crouching guard. Oh. Going from a block string to a throw is very effective at close range. And I think that window in this game, like the tick throw that gets blocked into the throw, that window in between those two things, I think is a bit larger than an Xrd. Oh, oops. Yellow throw tech window is massive. Yeah, so if you want to avoid the yellow throw, the amount of time that you have to wait between the two things is pretty long, it feels like. 12 frame tech window for rec throw. Okay. Double for gold throw. You have 24 frames. Oh. The way for a long time that I reference everything in terms of frames now is based on Bad Moon, where Bad Moon is like, I think, was it like 18 frames? I can't actually remember anymore. Well, let me look it up. But Bad Moon is under 20 frames for sure. And so whenever people talk about like 20 to 30, or like anything between 10 to 30 frames, it's like, oh, it's faster than Bad Moon or slower than Bad Moon. And I reference it that way now. Let's look at it now. Bad Moon is 14 frames for the fastest one, yeah. Very cool. In order for you to enter the Vorpal state, your grid gauge must be fuller than your opponent's when the TS gauge completes a full cycle. I think I found that when I'm playing Xrd, there's a lot of people who want to gain value somehow when they're at full screen in neutral. And in this game you have this, where you're just holding D, and it gives every single character the option of somehow increasing value from this distance, which I think is probably good for a lot of player types in the game. And at the very least, it's like, it's an incentive for people to not necessarily always go in, which is also another issue that people have. It forces interactions with when the grid cycle is near ending. Yeah, there's no other game I've played where there's like an outside force that is such high value that it makes you ignore some of the more conventional fighting game things in the game, like your neutral position or defense, offense. Didn't this game have like a just guard thing, or am I thinking of Melty? I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of Melty. During Vorpal, rapidly press D twice to trigger a chain shift. Chain shift will significantly increase your EXS gauge, and it's, I think, based on your existing grid. Chain shift spends your grid gauge. Yeah, there we go. 1 diamond from your grid gauge will give you 20% EXS. If you press ABC with 100% or more EXS, you'll consume your entire EXS gauge and enter a very powerful state called Veil Off. And this is character specific. I think. During Veil Off, you can perform actions that consume EXS regardless of the amount in your EXS gauge. Oh. What does it want me to do? Oh, it's a DP. I can't read. Okay. You have to understand, I've been playing things that are not fighting games for the better part of 2 years now. 236C. Midair. This is a... okay. Did it cross up? Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Was it Maple Story? Yes. The answer is a very unfortunate yes. Certain commands take priority, and that's the reason, by the way, where you will have to put up with me sometimes saying iframe instead of invol. I know it's not a very good term to use here, but I may accidentally get around to using it. Dashes and backsteps can be executed with 6 AP and 4 AP. I think I never used this in unist, in Uniclear. Dash momentum is applied to attacks and jumps you perform while dashing. Dash momentum is applied to attacks and jumps you perform while dashing. It makes your attacks reach further and your jumps travel further. It's good to dash macro, lets you dash block easier. It always throws me off because I want to FD to stuff. Yeah, so this game does something a little bit interesting with its mechanical demands, where it'll have a lot of characters that wants you to dash mid combo into a neutral button, like 5B or 5C, 5A. And that's hard because if you're trying to do it mid combo, usually you don't have a lot of time to let go of 6. You don't have a lot of time to let go of 6, so that action of letting go of forward in itself becomes a mechanical challenge. And most games don't really have this. Like Exor doesn't really have this. I don't think even BlazBlue really has it that much, although it does for some characters. This game uses it a ton based on what I've seen, at least in the combo tutorial, and some actually use combos for some characters. Oh, and here. When your opponent's attack misses or whiffs, hit them back with a fast attack for guaranteed damage. Against opponents that attack from the air, you'll have to do more than standing guards. It's also important to intercept the air advances with anti-air attacks. game also has air throws for all characters, I think. Is there not? Oh, okay, I guess not. Only certain characters have air throws. Air throw on 2 characters. Oh, I know Eltnum has one, but I don't know what the other one is. Eltnum Akatsuki, okay. Let's practice hit confirming. Basically the guest characters. Are there more guest characters, by the way? I don't know if any of the new ones are from other games that I haven't seen before. I think they're all made by Uni, right? I think I saw 3 new ones in this game so far. Just 2? Okay. Let's try hitting an opponent by using an attribute invulnerable attack and avoid their own attack. Okay. Oh, whoops. I'm excited for the DLC characters. I think they're... So I saw 3 new ones, and there are supposed to be more, right? I think I saw earlier that the DLC characters were supposed to come out until early next year. I saw 2025. Differing recovery times after an attack connects are due to frame data. That's kind of... It's like, what this is doing, this mission, is it's getting around the fact that it doesn't have ways to display frame data in the game itself. So it has to use jump as a means around it. They said they have plans to drop another MBTL character this year, so it seems like they're split between the 2 games. Oh, I'm sure the Uni players are very happy about that. A counter occurs when your attack hits your opponent while an attack of their own is starting up. When a counter hit occurs, your opponent may stagger for a long time or be knocked back. Oh. Though Infinite Worth EXS is powerful, it has its downsides. Performing an Infinite Worth EXS while you're not in the Warble state will leave you in the Grid Break state. It's not a situation you want to be in, so we suggest only using Infinite Worth EXS when you think it'll finish off your opponent. Success. The amount of damage each attack does during a combo decreases due to damage scaling. If you start off the combo with a highly damaging attack, that will increase the overall combo damage. Let's compare the overall damage between a combo that starts with A and a combo that starts with B. Big attacks, big damage. This wants me to... Oh. Okay, so 2 bounces per combo. Characters that have overhead attacks, they can... Oh, characters that have overhead attacks they can use on the ground will often use them to perform a 50-50 mix-up. Oh. Oh, here's the Amelia blocker. Oh, okay. What did it just say? I think it said something about how you don't have to block properly. Oh no, okay. You do have to block properly. What game was it that had really good anti-cross-up protection? I think it might have been Granblue. When you're blocking an incoming attack, you cannot do anything but guard. An opponent that is blocking consecutive attacks is in a state known as guard lock. So it's saying there's no gap here. Oh, hold on. There is no gap there, but it's low. There's a low too. Yeah, I can block that rune. I'm somewhat of a Exert gamer myself. If you perform a successful throw break, you'll be able to move earlier than your opponent. Okay. Oh. Okay. And I'm assuming the recovery for throw isn't like character specific. I don't think it ever was in the older games either. That would be kind of weird. If you input forward ABD, you can perform a drift throw, a throw with dash momentum. If your opponent is just a little too far away for a normal throw, you can use a drift throw to extend the throw range and catch them. Drift throw takes advantage of a feature of this game that lets you perform an attack or a throw while dashing, making you slide forward during the action. Oh, okay, that's it. So is it like, I'm assuming it's the exact same as a throw, but it just is a bit slower and moves you forward? I wonder if it's like just making dash throw easier, that's it. I don't know if there was like a frame difference or anything. Jump attacks performed out of an aerial assault can be cancelled. By using passing link on the jump attack, you can execute an overhead combo, which can break through the defenses of opponents who crouch right after standing guards. Oh. When you temporarily end a block string on a move with decent frame advantage, then dash in to start a block string again. That's known as a block string reset. During your block strings, it's your turn to be on the offensive, so resetting like this is a valuable offensive technique. When you deal counter-hit damage to an opponent that tries to interrupt your block string, that's called a frame trap. Frame traps are effective against opponents who consistently try and mash out of your block string resets. Let's take a look at how mashing out and frame traps interact. If you press forward ABC while blocking your opponent's attacks, you can cancel your guard and retaliate in an invulnerable state. Oh, this is, okay. Guard cancel into attack. Attacking your opponent after blocking their attack when your attack is guaranteed to hit is called a guaranteed punish. If your opponent tries an attack that leaves them vulnerable after you block it, you can use fast attacks. Oh. Combos that start with B and C attacks do more damage than ones that start with A attacks. Okay. I've seen 2 typos so far in the tutorial. Very disappointing. EX special attacks and infinite worths cause a screen freeze, where time stops for a split second and the screen turns dark. Success. There are 3 types of fall recoveries: aerial, ground, and emergency. Use different types and directions to keep your opponent guessing. Mid-air, you can roll forward, backward, or vertically. On the ground, you can only roll backward or stand up neutrally. Is neutrally a word? I think it's stand up in a neutral way, right? Note that rolling backward for recovery will cause your grid gauge to decrease slightly. Oh. If you attack your opponent as they stand up after a fall called Wake Up, you're using a technique called Okizeme. Okay. Oh. And I'm pretty sure this game does not have character-specific wake-ups. You might get caught by Okizeme if you mash attacks while waking up. Performing a move as soon as you recover from being attacked is called a reversal. Oh. I wonder what the frame forgiveness is for this game. In Ectard it's 3 if you hold it down. Since you're invulnerable at the start of a backstep, you can use 1 as a reversal to dodge your opponent's Okizeme. Get hit on purpose, then use a backstep to dodge the opponent's attack. Oh, okay. So you can't hold it down, because if you hold it down, you get a back guard, I'm assuming. Okay. Since you're invulnerable at the start of a Veil Off, you can use it to turn things around. Under special circumstances, Vorpal will automatically become Celestial Vorpal instead. Celestial Vorpal automatically activates if you enter Vorpal with a grid of 6 or more. It activates automatically. Greater attack buffs, better change of functionality, grid gauge increases upon activation. They made grid better, just based on this, it sounds like. Or rather, having more grid has been buffed. Blocking attacks will reduce the duration of your grid break state.
Success.
Celestial is mad strong. A jump attack that has been blocked with shield can't be cancelled into another action. On top of that, its landing recovery time increases. Using shield as an anti-air maneuver gives you the opportunity to retaliate. And you can't do this without shielding. Perform guard shield by pressing back D or 1D while guarding. You can use Chain Shift by cancelling the recovery of normal and special attacks. You can also use it as a cover to keep you safe when one of your attacks is blocked. Note that some moves, like invulnerable attacks, cannot be cancelled with Chain Shift. And I think you can't use this on DP, or could you? Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can. Some special attacks can be Chain Shift cancelled even if they whiff. Oh, only if it whiffs. Okay. It's just like my Stun Edge YRC. Very cool. When you activate Veil Off, you'll be invulnerable for a brief moment. Bride moment. They'll be invulnerable for a bride moment. And produce a blast of energy. If the blast hits, it can end your opponent's Vorpal state. Watch out! If your opponent blocks your Veil Off activation, you'll be left wide open for punishment. Veil Off is powerful, but try not to rely on it too much. Vorpal and Veil Off both boost your attack power, and those buffs add up. Vorpal increases power by 10% and Veil Off by 20%. Activate Veil Off while in the Vorpal state, and hit the opponent with a standing A to see how much damage it does. So I recall this game being relatively low damage, in terms of like how fast the game progresses, I guess. But maybe that has changed a little bit. Cancel an attack into a Veil Off activation to perform a cross-cast Veil Off. It's definitely changed. Yeah, it sounds like the new 6 grid thing system increases damage, right? The top tiers can 2-touch now. Too much damage means less grid cycles. And so I'm assuming for this game, for people that actually play the game, they will prefer lower damage because it gives them more opportunities to play with grid, right? Or do you think that's a controversial statement? It depends on the goal. Okay. You can use Veil Off to get yourself out of grid break. Oh. You are a fighting game master, it says. Using a dash guard, you can approach your opponent without taking damage. Oh. Oh, okay. Is that... Can you do that in this game? I don't think you can, right? I thought charge prediction was only for the fireball. With Smart Steer, you can use moves that you've already used with Passing Link. If you only input BCAB, the last standing B won't occur. You can do it twice fast with charge partitioning. Yeah, I know you can do it, but like, can you do what this AI just did? Like, laser again and again? I've never seen that before in a real game. Oh. Okay, so you can bypass the one normal per combo by using Smart Steer. Every time an attack hits your opponent during a combo, they undergo recovery scaling. This reduces the time it takes for them to recover from being hit later in the combo. The amount of recovery scaling applied varies greatly, depending on the attack used to start the combo. Keep in mind that even slight differences in the structure of combos lead to differences in how long it takes your opponent to recover.
Success.
Okay. Charge moves are interesting. They put limits on a move compared to just input it faster. It's cool. It's a cool system. If you hit your opponent with certain attacks twice or more, they're the same attack limits. Oh, okay, hold on. Generally, systems like this seem a little forced, and it's meant to be forced, but it seems a little forced because they couldn't find a way to design offense otherwise. Like in Xrd, you don't have this issue because of pushback. Number one, pushback. And number two, the way burst gauge works, because if you keep getting hit by something, then you're bound to recover burst gauge very quickly. But I'm assuming this game chose to go for a more kind of artificial way to deal with it. It's pretty funny too, because like in Granblue has this, and it's really obnoxious in Granblue. But Arxis decided to market that game in a way where it's like, hey, our combos can only go up to this amount, so it's really easy to play. You should try it out. That's how they marketed the game. And it's really deceptive, because that's not where the difficulty of that game is at all, right? Sometimes, oh hold on. Sometimes you can extend combos by adjusting your opponent's altitude during them, especially air combos. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, it's B. I thought this was a pretty fun like combo part for Hyde. Yeah, I did enjoy all the delay stuff with the character. Fuzzy mashing also works. Excuse me, it's called fuzzy obare. Thank you. Oh. What does it want me to do? Counter the empty jump low. Oh, okay.
カウンターカウンターカウンター
If I get counter, it's because I was doing big brain fuzzy mashing. Exactly. There's actually a slight window of time in which you end perform a throw break. Throws and certain special attacks can grab your opponent while they are block stunned. These cases give the player being grabbed a longer chance for a throw break. So if your opponent grabs you while you're guarding, don't worry, you'll have a little extra time for a throw break. While seen full circle A in Gordo's 2-1-4A can also grab opponents while they guard. But I believe this also puts you in yellow throw, right? Trying a throw break too early will cause it to fail. What's worse, it will put you in a state of throw vulnerability for a short period of time. Be thrown while... hold on. What does it want? Trying a throw break too early will cause it to fail. What's worse, it will put you in a state of throw vulnerability for a short period of time. Any additional throw breaks that you attempt while in this state will be ignored. 길티 간주고 유니 하시나요? 지금 길티가 사람이 너무 없어서 하기가 좀 힘들 것 같습니다. 저도 마음 같아서는 그냥 길티만 계속 하고 싶은데 이게 좀 아무래도 사람이 좀 부족합니다. In this challenge, we'll take a closer look at throw vulnerability. Did AD always give you throw instead of shield? If you input 2 AD, you'll perform a throw break if you're thrown, and a crouching A in all other cases. Oh, okay. They really don't want you doing shield OS for throw. Stay in a crouching guard, and then once the opponent enters a throwing range, press 2 AD after a slight delay. Oh no, Uni. It's I made a promise a long time ago that I would not play unist again. And I've kept that promise true still. The throw break crouching A option selects will always lose to an assault. 2-3C. You can input 3 ACD to buffer 3C into a throw break. It's unist now. I'm not sure why people are calling it Uni 2, because it's not the second version of this game. Isn't this supposed to be like Uni 5 or Uni 4? They did for the story. Oh, okay. I guess. ACD.
But yeah, the game calls itself.
Now the game calls itself. Ah, okay. What does... Oh, it's C, okay. Hold on. I need to see the jump. ACD. Oh, it's not using the... It's not using the new system, it's just doing the anti-air, that's all. I thought it was incorporating the roll, basically. Run up backdash beats this clean. I see. If you attempt a throw break attack option select and your opponent does nothing, your attack will whiff. Oh, hold on. ABD. Hold on. How does this give me... Oh, it does. Okay, cool. How is this beating the other options? So I get that it's throw tucking. I guess I need to do it earlier. Or is that what it wants? Like, it just wants me to do it earlier? I feel like this is not the goal of this mission. Well, okay. Not gonna lie, I still think Unithrow is still reactable somewhat. Well, it is, isn't it? Or, no, hold on. So there's a lot of things you need to think about, other than just throw. Because the way characters move prior to the throw, like movement speeds, also play into that. So it really is a case-by-case thing. Is it just showing you it loses to some things as well? I guess so. It's, yeah, I don't know. If you attempt a throw break option select and your opponent avoids it, you'll be left open to attack. But with a throw break jump attack option select, you can buffer a throw break while escaping into the air. You can buffer a throw break while escaping into the air and putting distance between your opponent and yourself. It's faster than CF, but still fine-ish. Okay. This works especially well with jump A attacks that strike diagonally upward. Jump A attacks that strike diagonally... Oh, downward, okay. In this challenge, the opponent will run up and perform a throw, crushing A or assault. What does it want? If you attempt a throw break option select and your opponent avoids it, they'll be left open to attack. But with a throw break jump attack option select... So where's the throw break? Your opponent will run up and perform either a throw, a crushing A, or an assault. Try dealing with this mix-up using a throw break backward jump attack option select. Stay in a crouching guard, and once the opponent enters throwing range, wait a split second before pressing 7-1A. Am I supposed to like plink A and then D? It kind of seemed like it. But if I do AD... Oh, okay. So I think I'm... The two results I'm supposed to get right now, I think, are jump backward and then shield, or throw attack. That's it, right? So I shouldn't be getting that. You mentioned diagonally downward. Yeah, that was for the... Oh, you're right, yeah, huh. So I guess you're not supposed to do AD so quickly then? Or A into D so quickly? Is that fast enough that it does a throw tech? So you're supposed to do the up input after you get thrown, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. But the A into D has to be fast enough that it techs the throw. So that's fine. That's not fine. That's okay. But that's okay too. That's also fine. That's not fine. So my D input is too slow still. Is it? Because like it seems like if I do AD too fast, like the number of frames between A and D is too small, and I get a shield in the air, right? But if I do it too slow, then I can't tech the throw. And I'm supposed to be able to block against both. Or defend against both. So that's not right. I think that's it. Okay, well, if that's what it wants me to do, then it seems like it's it's going into some really specific OSs that, like, it's not a bad thing to teach. I'm just a little surprised. Throw break attack option selects can lose against faster attacks. With the throw break veil off option select, though, you'll throw break if your opponent grabs you, and otherwise he can use the invulnerability provided by veil off to retaliate. In this challenge, the opponent will run up and perform either a throw, a crouching A, or an assault. Okay, that's simple enough. Since jump attacks have shorter landing recovery times than assault, you can intentionally whiff a jump attack out of an assault. It usually does this a lot with down C charge. Okay. The throw break anti-air option select is a strong defensive tool that beats throw, assault, and fast attacks. You can counter it, however, by baiting out the option select and punishing it when it misses. Break anti-air option. So I'm to like, hold on. Okay, well, just saying you can do various things to bait out option selects and you can punish it. Very cool. You can cancel your normal and special attacks slightly later after they hit. Okay. You can manually create frame traps. Very cool. Players recover faster from blocking than they do from being hit. Hides AC passing link doesn't put your opponent in guard lock when they block it. For some block strings, they automatically frame trap. That's it. Since standing A can use smart steer, it cannot typically be chain cancelled. But you can press 4A to prevent that from happening. Oh. Yeah, uni stagger windows are S, so they depend on your natural gaps. Okay. Oh, are they? I thought... So you mean like the ones where you manually delay buttons? Those are S? If the first attack in a sequence hits, continue into a combo. If it's blocked, continue into a block string. After a block string, try for a reset or frame trap if they try and mash out.
Success.
Okay. A successful shield deployment will reduce your guard recovery time. Punishing attacks with shield can even make it possible to interrupt some combos. 2A delay 2A to make a gap as hide is unnecessarily hard. Okay. Do you think they intentionally designed it that way so that you can't do it so easily? Yeah, it's definitely more just so you can press mash buttons. Okay. When your opponent causes a screen freeze and you counter with an invulnerable attack of your own, it's called a screen freeze reversal. Your opponent's attack that triggered the screen freeze will always occur. Use an invulnerable attack in response and you'll come out on top. Did it explain how it does the screen? Oh, okay. Isn't that what it wants? Or does it want me to input during the cinematic? Oh, okay. Input during Super Flash. Okay, cool. It's just like my Chun SA2. Forward aerial recovery is often used to escape being shoved into a corner and roll towards the middle of the screen after mid-air combos. After finishing an aerial combo, you should generally dash or backstep to adjust your positioning so that your opponent can't roll over your head as they recover.
Success.
Okay. If your opponent is waking up and you jump in and attempt to attack while low to the ground, you'll have a chance to land and guard before their invulnerable reversal hits you. Oh, okay. That's a very easy one. You do 2C, 2A with. If you hit your opponent with a chain shift, but isn't safeguard, or not safeguard, isn't safe jump worse in this game because of shield? If you hit your opponent with a chain shift with cancelable attack as they get up, and then chain shift to cancel it, you can hit them as they get up and block any invulnerable attack they try at the same time. Chain shift with cancelable attack. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm assuming that's pretty active, then. If you try to attack your opponent as they wake up and they backdash, your attack will miss because they will be invulnerable at the start of the backdash. Chain shifts include a time freezing effect, which allows you to scope out your opponent's Okizeme if you use one on wake up. During Vorpal, you can use the powerful chain shift. You'll need to build up your EXS gauge with chain shift to use EX special attacks and Infinite Worth, which both deal very high damage.
Success.
Didn't they explain that earlier during one of the intermediate ones? In order to enter the Vorpal state, you need to have a fuller grid gauge than your opponent does when the TS gauge completes a cycle. Okay. If your grid gauge is fuller than your opponent's as the TS gauge is about to complete a cycle, you should refrain from being too aggressive and instead focus on not letting your opponent use shield or take your grid points. Basically, shield is really good, but don't get shield broken.
Success.
As the TS gauge nears the end of its cycle, throws become high risk and high return. If you successfully throw your opponent, you can drain away a lot of their grid gauge, but if they break your throw, they'll take out a large chunk of your grid gauge instead.
Success.
Do different things to mix up your offense. Try to flip in a concentration when the TS gauge nears the end of its cycle.
Success.
Spending a lot of time explaining grid, which understandable. If your opponent tries to use guard shield, you can counter it by resetting your pressure and going for a throw. Let's say you try to hit confirm with crouching A, and your opponent blocks, so you use crouching A, standing B, standing C, 236A to keep yourself safe. You can use a chain shift cancel to reduce your own recovery time and go for a throw instead. So you can do like 2A, 2B chain shift, and then like go for a throw. Is that what it's saying? Oh, you can use chain shift to react to the green shield, I'm guessing. If you hold down and repeatedly tap D when your guard locked, you can use chain shift to safely interrupt your opponent's combo. I think this is what I recall from before. You just mash while holding 2. Simple enough. If you have more than 6 diamonds in your group gauge, chain shift will reset the jump cancel and bounce limits. Okay. Used to be able to use 3D for this, but can't do that now because of Creeping Edge. Ah, okay. Since Vorpal does not carry over into the next round, you'll be passing up a chance to boost your EXS gauge if you beat your opponent while in the Vorpal state. Grit doesn't carry over, but EX does, so you want to transfer that before the next round. If you activate Crosscast Veil off with less than 30% health remaining, the EXS cost of your EX special attacks decreases while their damage increases. Oh, bitter. Oh. You're officially an adept uni player. Didn't they call me an expert before? Expert fighting game player? Seems like we've stepped backwards since then. Oh, okay. That's everything. That is all the game has to offer. Yeah, saying that uni players are more valuable than fighting game players. Okay, so this is a new dude. This is a new dude. And yeah, this is a new dude. So there are 3 new ones. I guess I'll try the new ones first. Beal is pretty fast in this version, which ends up getting you jump scared on your offense a lot. Okay. So people are using it as like a reversal a lot then? Oh. Hold on. By the way, I've no idea what these characters do. I've never seen their moves before. Oh, okay. Flight Zoner. Okay. That has very little meaning to me, but I understand now. Oh. Oh, it's a pretty fast slide. Like, it starts up really quickly. You think I can do, like, Slayer 2D Oki? And then pump after? Probably not, because this game has, like, a bunch of different wake-up options. And, yeah, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. This guy is Jump BC. Oh, okay. When he said flight, this is not what I imagined. But so I can do whatever I want. Can I use errors? Oh, I can't. Okay, so I have to. Can I undo this? Oh, I can. Okay. This is kind of cool. The way you maneuver is is a little stiff. But when I say little stiff, my reference point is Soku. And Soku is not really something you want to be comparing with, I'm assuming. Okay. Okay, very cool. So it's 2 hits. Once you've made contact with standing 6B, you can continue into 6B, follow up 6BC. Oh. Can I cancel this? I can, okay. If I recall correctly, his flight has some kind of Vorpal trade-off. Okay. Oh. Okay. Pretty... okay. I'm not really sure what exactly to make of it yet, because I don't know what his other moves are. When your opponent gets aggressive, try reversing the situation with invulnerable... Oh, he's a charge character. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. Well. Okay. He's fucking Carbine. What? Oh, hold on. 3C, then okay. Oh. Oh, back. Okay, hold on. Wait. Dash C. Okay. Two, 3-6A. How far does this reach? Okay, it's very far. Gotta go. Okay, see you around. I will be very likely playing more of this game soon. Aerial 236B. Oh. This is literally full screen, I think. Okay, not quite. But it's very close. Okay. Is that a... Isn't this a dash input? Yeah, hold on. Why is it doing an attack with AB? If I do 6-6, it won't do anything. I think it says something about this before, I just forgot.
静かに
Oh. No delays. Assaults. I think this is... I don't know if this is like his actual BMB that he uses in real games. Oh. And you might have to delay the dash C so the full hits happen from the EX. I'm not sure. Oh, you go backwards. Okay. Aerial 623. Then back. The delay on my charge C isn't that long, but it still worked anyways. I wonder if it's supposed to be longer? So if I do a longer delay... Still fine, okay. AB. Into B, okay. Into 22A, 6B. So far, it seems, and I've seen very little of it so far, but it seems like very kind of whatever to me. To B. Into jump BC, 6C. To 623B. Into B. Okay. Oh, you gotta delay, probably delay the 63B? Or there's like a dash in between. Oh, I'm guessing you just have to wait a bit more. Okay. Okay, okay. Into 2-1-4. And dash C is supposed to hit all the way up there. Okay. I feel like that is a delay. Yeah, it is. That delay has to be like really tiny. Because otherwise the dash C itself will not hit. Oh, okay. Into 2B, 6B. Into, okay. And for this, I'm pretty sure there's no weird delays. How many of these are there? There are 10 in expert. Okay. But I found that in Uni, for the other games at least, there's like 2 that are really similar, but they just have different endings. Or different beginnings. And then 6B whiff. Into 2-1-4. It's the first 6B that's a little awkward. Into 6B, okay. 6B, 3C. Into 2-3-6. Is it? Okay, got the wrong input. That's, I think I got 623. There we go. Okay. We've seen this before. Into back C. Oh, okay. Into this. That's very funny feeling. I don't know like how else I can describe it, but you don't feel this kind of thing elsewhere. Oh, I'm grounded. Into 6B, back C. Into charge, okay. Okay. Do I back jump here? Yeah, just neutral jump, that's fine. Okay, I do. Cool. Or hold on, maybe I don't. I don't think that reaches if I do back jump. Okay, that works. That's cool. Oh. I just have to, because I'm holding forward here, I just have to not walk forwards, and I think that's fine. Yep, cool, it is. Okay. Okay. So I guess that dash has to be longer, so I can also wait longer for him to fall downwards too. close. That's not landing. That's an issue. Why is that not landing? It's probably because I need to dash longer before 2C. Really? There we go, okay. That has to be that's not as fast as I thought it would be, the dash into 2C. Oh, okay. It does want me to delay the veil off. I guess that's important. Oh. Oh, there's no... Okay, you cancel this way. That works? Cool. Alright. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, my thoughts on the game have not changed at all. Or my thoughts on the character, rather, have not changed at all, which is... It's very whatever so far. Could be very different in the actual game, obviously. Oh, hold on. Character, no. Go to... Here it is. No, hold on. I'm just gonna go back to main menu, hold on. Mission. Is it mission? It is. Okay. Here's new character number 2. Oh. Okay. Tsurugi is a character who excels at close-ranged rushdowns. He can parry his opponent's attacks as he goes on the offensive. Tsurugi's basic strategy starts with his fast, safe-standing B and 2B. In the air, his long-reaching aerial C is an effective option. Once you've stifled your opponent's actions, dash in or use assault to get close. At a distance, use BC to parry your opponent's attack, and hit back with BC follow-up to ABC for a strong surprise attack. Use BC to parry your opponent's attack. How do I... Oh. Can I, like, get rid of this somehow, other than dashing? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is a Soul 6H. Very cool. Command throw? It is. DP. Okay, let's start with standing B. You can continue into BC 2C. If your opponent blocks, finish up with 2A to keep suitably safe. Your attack hit. If your attacks hit, proceed to 236A, follow up 6A. Okay. There's also a icon here. I'm assuming has something to do with me. Oh, it's an overhead. Okay. When your opponent gets aggressive, try reversing the situation with the invulnerable 623B or C. Oh, hold on. Okay. If your opponent attacks from the air, take them down with a 3C anti-air attack. So I usually don't play characters like this, and when I say like this, I'm making a lot of assumptions about how he plays, but we will see. Oh, charge. I think you can do that without waiting. Yeah, okay. I want to dash real far. Oh, okay, cool. Two, 3, 6 whiff into B. Okay. Oh, it's two parts. That's two parts. Oh, wrong one. I could be wrong, but it feels like the character has kind of easier execution so far. Like the dash B thing where it launches opponents upwards, that thing, if it were on other characters, I feel like that would be a lot harder to do. To try and like pick up afterwards, or to get it in the first place. Oh, okay. Does this do attacks? Oh, okay. I see. I thought maybe the shield setting down part itself did damage. So, 4 hits. Then charge. Okay. That was too low because I don't know. Maybe I need to dash longer? Or maybe just the B, 5B has to be done later. But if that's the case, usually it tells you. Like it shows a delay. Oh, okay. So it's just the both parts of 66B have 2 hits. Oh, okay. It's like a TK but with a normal on the J2C. BAC into Dash C. Oh, okay. That has to be lower. Oh, you can do this. Okay. Like, the difficulty aside, I'm really not a huge fan of charging moves like this with a normal, because it makes it a lot harder to double tap. Since if you fail on the... if it works on the first tap, then it makes you let go. And you don't want that with charge, which makes it very unsuitable. But I really want to double tap. Ah, okay. Into J2C. Which part do I cancel? Aerial assault? Into charge C. Into charge this. Into 236 in the air. Oh, just too late. The other parts were fine. I'm actually still not sure what part is making that connect at the end. The dash B. Because that is the fastest possible one, so there's something else to it. Like, it worked there, but I'm not sure what made it work. It's probably something to do with the delay JCs. It's 63. When it says 3 hits, it's literally 3 hits, not the third part, I'm assuming. No, hold on. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, and that's it. He's just based on the trials, even more whatever than the other one. So let's try the last one. What I'm looking for right now isn't like gameplay, or isn't like neutral, or the way you go about trying to win. It's more just how do these buttons feel in my hand. So last one. Kaguya keeps her opponents at a distance with long-reaching attacks and projectiles, while also harassing them with tricky and deceptive movements. A strong tactic is to poke your opponent with long-reaching attacks like standing B and 2C. In the air, her long-reaching aerial B and aerial 2C are both effective. Aerial B and aerial 2C. When far away, try poking your opponent with 214A or B before striking from the air with aerial 236A. Oh, okay. Is knockdown? It does. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so you can do... But you can't assault after this, okay. Starting with a standing B, you can continue into B, follow up B 2C, which can further combo into 236A. When you want to throw off your opponent's guard, Kaguya's aerial A out of an assault is a speedy overhead option. Use chain shift to combo it into aerial C. Alternate this with a low dashing 2A for a strong mix-up. Does it want me to jump again? Oh, okay. It's just very tight, that's all.
Success.
It didn't have this in the other characters' tutorials, but I'm assuming they can do something really similar too. It's just assault overhead into CS. When your opponent gets aggressive, try reversing the situation with the invulnerable 623C. Okay. If your opponent attacks from the air, take them down with a 4B anti-air attack. 4B can be jump cancelled into aerial B for a combo. Oh. It says jump cancel, but it feels like a link. Two parts? Yeah. Okay. I am already not a fan even compared to the other two. Oh. Why are you not working? Oh, two hits, right. No, only the shoot itself hits. Oh, okay. Much slower than the other guy's 3... I think it was 3C. Okay. 3C, B. Into... Does it want the things to hit after my dash B? Oh, it's two hits. Into a very late dash 6B. So it seems like this is going to be a recurring issue of 2C being 2 hits, and me thinking it's 1. Oh, someone said this earlier. Hold on. The girl is Rekka incarnate. Okay. And the shield dude has guard points. Okay. Into further hits. Does it want only the second hit? I feel like it would say whiffed, if so. Into dash B. Oh. Oh, okay. So it's the... Okay, it's 2 and 4, so I just do the same input twice. Into jump 2C. I'm assuming you do everything before landing? Okay. After landing... Okay, cool. And 2C should hit both, I think. Or is it supposed to be? Hold on. If it did, I think anytime something whiffs, I think it tells you that it does. And it's not like I can delay this anyways, I feel like. But if I do that, then I can't land this part. Oh, hold on. No, I can. That's fine. Additional aerial B. So I jump again. I don't think it wants me to re-jump. I think. Oh no, it's a follow-up. Okay. So it's JB twice. That's it. Into aerial 236A. Into jump again, charge C. Into jump again. Feels like I don't have enough time for the jump charge C, but okay. Okay, it does work. Fair enough. I'm really not used to the like jumping again in the air in this game. Like it's common, not common. It's common in some other games, but you don't really see it at all here. To its. Two hits. Two hits. So that is a cancel. The 6C into B. I'm pretty sure you don't use B before this, so it is. But the cancel is kind of delayed. Into AB. Into land and then jump again. C. Into jump, I think the other direction, so you cross up here, so you want to go left. Two hits. And then jump left again. You always cross up here? Or maybe you can jump forward and you just hit backwards. Like that. Oh, maybe you can, so it doesn't matter which side you hit on. That's pretty nice. So like the way it visually shows you hitting backwards during the JC buttons, or J2C and this one, like it's not just there for show. You, like with this character, you can literally, it doesn't matter which side you hit on, because you eventually just get them back where you want anyways at the end. Two hits. And the way 2C has to hit twice, it gives you time to find out which side you landed on. I'm not sure if that makes a big difference for real games. But right now it seems to me like the side you land on is kind of random, depending on your starting position, so that is kind of helpful. Oh. Into 2-1-4. So you can do both of these from one jump? Oh, it's a EX, that's why. Or can you? Hold on. Maybe I need to rejump. I think I need to rejump. Or wait, do I? I don't think we have time to. No, I don't have gauge to do the EX version. No, it's not 2-1-4. It's 2-6. That's why. That's why. Need to jump up J2C. Oh, you I think physically block your opponent's character from moving in a certain way so they get led into your projectiles. And it only happens if you do the dash properly. So I didn't dash there, so you didn't get body blocked, but if I do... then I believe it leads her into the hitbox. Like such. Okay. Into aerial C. And you can do this really low because it angles upwards behind her. I think? I'm pretty sure you have to hit it with a backwards hitbox. Just maybe not as late as I think. Aerial 2C after landing delay charge aerial C. Oh, okay, so I think the J2C has to hit before your projectiles do, so that way you have more time. Okay. So that second projectile here, I think has to hit after the J2C. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's like the order in which the attacks are happening are correct. Now it's just the timing. Maybe it's the timing of my jump that has to change. Okay, there we go. So what was the issue? The issue was firstly that the J236C had to occur immediately so that you block the opponent from being flung in a direction that is too far away from their projectiles. And then the timing of the jump has to be like really specific. J2C. And then lastly, this rejump at the end has also to be delayed. It seems very fragile, so if it were a combo in Exord, like this would just not work on a lot of characters because of either weight or hitbox size. But in this game, I assume it just works universally. Into JB. Delayed 3-hit DP into... okay. Isn't that what it wants? The 3-hit DP into 214C? Aerial? Wait. Now I'm getting stuck in a weird spot. So it just doesn't want the last hit there, which is what I thought I was doing. Isn't that what it wants? So what is wrong here? That's not it either. I think that was like 2 hits. Why does it not like that 63? Okay, wanted a longer delay, and then it was happy. Okay, well, by far, just based on the trials, I massively prefer this character, but the actual playstyle will differ greatly, I'm assuming. Okay. You think the combo trials for the other characters have changed that much? Let us see. Could he always do this? The BC into more attacks? Into this. Wait, you shouldn't have done this before. To laser. Okay, the AB thing to do the attack mid other attacks that definitely didn't exist before. I'm pretty sure I talked about it before. I just forgot in the tutorials. After landing arrow A. To C 5B. It doesn't want to delay. Does it want to delay? Oh, it just wants it to be no delays. Okay, cool. A, not B. This isn't meant to be like a hard part, but I feel like this wasn't a thing before. Why did that one not work? Oh, it's not a DP, it's the crystal. So I need to charge. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping this is... yeah, it is overrun. Okay. Then it wants the hold here as well. I think it probably wants the pull part of the 2B first, and then it wants me to do the crystal. The timing's really awkward. There we go, like this. I remember Batista in, I think it was a new thing in Uniclear, where if you have like 3 crystals out at the same time, or if you have 2 out and then you do 1 more, and they're all in the same region, you do like a big explosion. I'm assuming that's still here. Yeah, there it is. Dash? Oh, okay. Then charge laser into ABC. Okay, simple enough. Hold. Oh, okay. It wants me to hold the crystal into charge. That delay on the JB has to be so small. Does it want it to explode before 2C? So it must, since I can't really do it otherwise. And then it wants me to do a delay 2C. Into laser 2B. Okay. I also have to hold A. And I have to hold right there. Okay. So I let go of C earlier, and I'm only holding A after the delay 2C. So at this point I'm not... Okay, no, I still have to hold C. Okay. Okay. But at this point I'm holding A and nothing else. And I need to hold forwards. Okay, so I need to do 3 things in that moment. I need to hold A, C, and hold forwards. No problem. Why is that one... Why is he teching so early? You do the 2BBB while he's in hit stun from the drum. Okay. I see, okay. Well, that's a lot easier. Very cool, thank you. And then you also hold forwards. I wasn't really thinking of playing Batista again, but I might. I'm not really sure still. And then charge. This character's combos feel so sick to pull off. Yeah, they do. They really do. Especially, I think they added the thing where you explode with 3 jumps if you have them all out. They added that in either unist or uniclear, I'm pretty sure. And I thought that was like a very interesting way to have a character extend combos. It's, where is it? This one. The last time I played this game, or the last version of this game, it was playing Batista, and basically only winning against opponents who don't play with grid. Because they play her like Guile in ST, and that's it. And surprisingly effective until you get to people who are actually playing the game. What a surprise. And I want to charge. And then 2C while holding forwards. Oh. That has to be earlier. Yeah, I'm like brand new to uni, just started with 2, and picked her as my first character. I'm not sure if you've played other... I'm pretty sure you played other games, but this character in particular has like really long charge times. It's not really like that for every other game. So it is kind of specific to this game, or at least this character. How fast can I do this? Okay, so I can't cancel a laser into the gem. I kind of play Mei and Strive and it's just rough. Yeah, Mei, like in all the other Guilty Gear games, the charge time is almost like 2/3 of this game. So really not as bad. Okay. Wait, hold on. Alright, I want to do 2B way faster. To be faster. To be faster. Oh, hold on. There's an A charge somewhere here. It's after the laser. Oh, hold on. Okay, we are real close. Why am I getting 2A twice? I think I'm just pressing not pressing 4A or 4 fast enough. Or I'm pressing A too fast. Or I'm not doing the forward charge fast enough. Oh, I have to do 4 and not 1, that's why. There we go. Okay. Okay, I need to be holding A. I need to be holding A. I need to hold A while holding 4 and not 1. Okay, we're there. Oh, we're so close. And then I need to hold forward and not back. I need to hold forward and not back. I need to hit 2B as fast as I can, and then I'm done. Okay, very cool. There we go. Only took like 6 different things that I needed to figure out first. Oh, hold on. There's a J-A-B. BB, 2B, and then A. I wasn't thinking of doing Batista as well. I was gonna do the 3 new ones and then leave, but just based on this, and I know Batista probably has the harder trial based on like what I've seen in the past as well. But the 3 newer characters seem a lot easier mechanically, and it seems to be intended to be that way. Okay, hold on. Before I do this more, let's organize characters that may be played. No interest, no interest, maybe interest, no interest, maybe interest, no interest, no interest, no interest, no interest, no interest, maybe interest, no interest, no interest, no interest, interest, no interest, maybe interest, maybe interest, nope, 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 maybe, nope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 is too many for now. I want to narrow it down to maybe like 3 at most. because I did 3 last time I played, and that was already like... That was already feeling like a little bit too much. Those last few up to Kaguya are doozy. So before Kaguya, Batista, Yuzu, and Carmine, these 3. These 3 are the ones I played before in Uniclear. But like level of expertise was definitely Yuzu, then Vet, then Carmine. In descending order. So we will see. This game sometimes, and I was looking at like the super optimal shit that Carmine can do, and the way this game presents its difficulty is like, you need to do a dash mid-combo, so you hit like a launcher or whatever, and then you dash, and then you do 5B, or you do 5C. And that has to be like frame perfect, in a way that your dash has to occur in like a frame perfect way, so that you let go of dash at the exact timing, you hit B at the exact timing, and you don't really see this kind of execution in other games. Like you sometimes do in like DBCF, but that's about it. And it's not something that I usually encounter in, like I mainly play Guilty Gear, and Guilty Gear doesn't really have that. So it was pretty fun to try and do it, but I recall it being so hard, and I almost never have this issue, but I recall it being so hard that for the like 90% of my time playing the game, it was just in training mode, and not playing versus other people. Akatsuki has combos like that too. Yeah, I find it in a lot of characters in this game. And it seems to be like one of the components of being good at combos for Uniclear, for Uni. And like it has a combo limit system too, like you can't hit the same move over and over in this game. But it's kind of designed in a way where you don't really encounter that naturally anyways. Like it is artificial in the way that it's put in to the game, but it's not like you run into it a lot if you're doing optimal shit anyways. So it doesn't feel too bad. An example where it does feel really bad would be Grand Blue, where you encounter that shit all the time. At least in Grand Blue 1. I wonder if I can do the same thing on Yuzu still. Okay, seems like I can. This feels tighter to do, but I'm not sure if it's because I haven't been playing or because it's been made harder. Like it was never the harder route, but I did it because it was easy. This character horrifies me. My friend who started with me picked her because he also plays Johnny. Yeah, she's not exactly Johnny, but they both have long swords. Oh, I hope they didn't remove this. Okay, that didn't. It's fine. I just need to be tighter with my execution. Oh, okay, hold on. The throw is different now. So I can't combo? I can't combo. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Ah, okay. So you choose between the non-combo version and the combo version now? So 1738. I forgot the combo, but okay, that's kind of cool. So this version, like, I'm not doing a lot right now, but it's already doing more damage than this. Okay, so it's either for like you really wanna hold on. This game doesn't have a burst, like you can't escape mid combo, so there shouldn't be any reason to do it other than if you are just trying to kill. And I don't think this game has like a penalty for hitting a lot of times either. Okay. I guess the knockdown is really good, so you can do like... Save jump, I guess, maybe. Okay. That is all for now. I need to choose characters to play. That is the first step, and then we can start getting confirms going and character specifics going. But that's it for now. Probably back tomorrow, so I will be on the game again soon. Goodbye.